Hello, I'd like to tell you a story about how one day someone accused me of being psychic. One day I was at the meditation hall and I saw a meditation yogi who was dressed completely in white clothes. That means that he is very experienced and has been to many different meditation centers in probably many different parts of the world. He was Asian, but he had sort of an American vibe to him. So I went up to him and I said, "Excuse me, I know you're Asian, but are you American?" He said, "No, I'm sorry, I'm Japanese." But then I said, "But you've spent a lot of time in America, haven't you?" And he said, "Why, yes, I've actually spent 2 years at a Zen meditation center in California." He was surprised that I was able to guess his American vibe, but it was not that difficult to know. We talked about meditation and then we parted and went our ways. The next day, I was looking at the earth that was exposed on the side of the road that was cut out from the hillside. He saw me and came up to me and said, "So, are you trying to acquire some type of sign? Some type of meditation sign?" He knew a lot about meditation, and I was doing exactly as he had guessed too. But I didn't want to talk about my meditation, so I changed the subject. We started talking, and then he asked me how old I was. And then I asked him how old he was. He looked straight into my eyes, and then he said, "Guess." I was looking at his face, and he looked about 48. However, if I guessed 48 and that was older than he actually was, then maybe he would feel bad. I was thinking about 38, but that would be a little bit obvious that I was just lowering the age to make him feel good. I decided that lowering the age 5 years would be reasonable and acceptable. I'm staring at his face. I'm thinking all of these thoughts through my mind. And then I slowly say, 43. He's staring into my eyes the whole time, and he says, "That's exactly correct." He was testing me. He thought that I was reading his mind, and that's exactly what he wanted me to do. He thought that my intense look while looking at his face was trying to read his mind, but actually I was just trying to decide what was a safe age to guess so that he would not feel bad. At that point, I was scared, and I said to myself, "Oh no, now you think I'm psychic." And then he said, "I was just thinking that now." I walked away. There was nothing I could say to make anything better, and anything I said would make things worse. And so that's the story of how I was accused of being psychic.